All right, good morning, everybody. Big Sioux Media, Darren Roosh on the call. Game number 2 here at America's Hometown Basketball Classic. We kind of got a little state border battle going on. Got the Baltic Bulldogs taking on the Luverne Cardinals out of Minnesota. They're not too far apart.
Welcome to Madison High School and America's Hometown Basketball Classic. Thank you to our sponsors, Heartland Energy and Madison Vision Club. Game 2 features the guests on the scoreboard, the Baltic Bulldogs, and the home team on the scoreboard, the Luverne Cardinals. And now the starting lineup for Baltic.
All right, here's the starting lineup for the Baltic Bulldogs. We got number 0, Cooper Gary. Got number 1, Dylan Runstead. Number 3, Ben Erickson. We got number 24, Kellen Arts. And then we got number 35, Trevor Kupris. Let's jump over to the Luverne Cardinals out of Minnesota. We got number 2, Connor Bowes. We got number 5, Carter Sayre. We got number 13, Jaden Johnson. And number 23, Landon Arndt. And then we have number 34, Elijah Woodley. Should be an exciting matchup here between these two teams. We got Arndt and Arts that are going to be going up against each other. Baltic chases it down, and they're going to start with possession. Runstead on top. Feeds it over to Erickson. Last touch by a Cardinal. Runstead tosses it into Erickson. 19 seconds on the shot clock here in the first period. Cross court. Thought about three-pointer, goes baseline, gets position. Nice little reverse layup there by Cooper Gary. And he gets the Bulldogs on the scoreboard first. There's a feed inside to Arndt. Back on top to Bose. Out to Sayre. There's a kick out, three-pointer on its way, no good. That loose ball was picked up by Erickson. Nice patience here by the Bulldogs. To Erickson. Erickson goes around back. He gets stopped. Back over to Geary. Art's on that way far side. Now it's to Runstead. Down to 6 seconds on the shot clock. Runstead's going to have to shoot it or feed it inside to Kupris, who gets an easy 2. Bo's on top on this right side, and it goes off his foot. Turnover on the Cardinals. Art's on top, gets it over to Erickson. Erickson driving, spins, stuck in the lane, kicks it out, picked up by Geary. Gary's going to drive, stops, gets everybody in the air. He misses his shot. Rebound pulled down by Arndt. There's a fall away and foul. Arndt's going to go to the line for 2. Fouls on Trevor Kupris. That's his first foul. A free throw is good, and Arndt gets the first points of the game for the Cardinals. Bounces, and he drops. Some 2-2-1 full court pressure here by the Cardinals. Kupris underneath, powers through for another 2. He's got 4 out of the 6 points for the Bulldogs. There's a drive, nice feed inside. That was by Woodley. He gets the first field goal of the game for the Cardinals. Man, ball movement really good here by Baltic. Art's using his big frame, tall frame, gets in there for 2 more. I think they said he's like 6'7", 6'8". There's a 3-point attempt on its way, and that one rattles in for Sayre. It's a nice drive by Erickson for 2. Three-point attempt coming from Arndt. No good. Ball bounces around, gets into Gary's hands. Bulldogs kind of pushing the envelope. They slow things up. Kupris over to Gary. They're trying to force it inside to Kupris. That ball was stolen by Sayre. Sayre's going to float it. He's going to the line for 2. That foul's on Ben Erickson. That's his first foul. Team second. Free throw is good. Checking in for the Cardinals is number 10, Coy Thone. That free throw's no good. Nobody boxed him out. He got his own rebound and gets 2. We are knotted up at 10 apiece. Cross court to Runstead. From the corner of the key there. No good. Little fade away from the baseline. Offensive board. Powers up. Bucket is good. Woodley going to the line for a 3-point opportunity. Cardinals getting things rolling finally. Kupris picks up his second personal foul. 2 subs coming in. Trevor DeBates checks in for the Cardinals, and Benjamin Berg checks in for the Bulldogs. Woodley looking for a 3-point play, and he gets it. 3-point lead now for the Cardinals. Berg floats one, and it's good. Down to 3 minutes here in the first. That shot is blocked by Arts. Possession is going to stay here with the Cardinals. We'll take it out underneath. 2:49 remains. Cardinals lead by 1 over the Bulldogs, 13-12. Woodley over to Johnson. Johnson turns it over. Cross court. Nice jump up high there by Runstead to grab that ball. Runstead resets everything down to 10 seconds. He's driving, stops, shoots over top of everybody, gets it to go. That's his first bucket. 2:10 remaining here in the first period. Three-point attempt on its way, no good. Geary chases down the board, gets it up to Arts. Cutting right down the middle was Erickson. Arts going baseline. He's going to try to float one up over the top of everybody. No good. Rebound pulled down by Woodley. Bulldogs bearing down on the defense. Down to 15 seconds on the shot clock. Johnson feeds it over to Sayre. No good. Shot clock resets. Debates. Trying to get it inside to Woodley. Woodley's got to fade away a little strong off the glass, but the offensive board by Trevor Debates. He puts it back for 2. Down to 56 seconds. Arts being double teamed. They're going to call a travel there on Erickson. Couple subs checking in. Darius Dolo and Landon Arndt are back in for the Cardinals. .41 seconds to go here in the game. Shot clock's at 27. Dolo to Arndt. Over to Sayre. Sayre gets position. Easy 2. Sayre, the leading scorer for the Cardinals. He's got 8 out of the 14 points. Shot clock is off. Bulldogs trying to play for one last shot. They had the lead for about halfway through the first period. Down to 6 seconds. That's a Bulldog turnover. 3.8 seconds left. Down to 2. Will they get one last floater? They do. And they're going to call a foul with 0.3 seconds left. Erickson's got to pick up his second personal, team's 4th, with 0.3 seconds left. Sayre at the line for 3 free throws. First one good. Here's the second one. No good. That one rattles out on him, and that'll do it. Cardinals have an 18-14 lead over the Baltic Bulldogs. We'll take a quick little breather here, and we'll get ready for the second period. All right, getting ready for the start of the second period here. Luverne Cardinals up 18-14 over the Baltic Bulldogs. For the Bulldogs, Erickson and Kupris each have 2 fouls. Kupris is the leading scorer for the Bulldogs with 4 points. Really no fouls here for the Cardinals. Leading scorer is Carter Sayre. He's got 9 points out of the 18, so he's got half the points. Cardinals are going to start with the ball. Sayre over to Debates. Fed inside to Arndt with a quick little turnaround. He now has 4 points. Geary, Runstead, Berg, Arts. There's a 3-point attempt on its way, and that's good to go for Runstead. He has 5. Now he's the leading scorer for the Bulldogs. He gets the Bulldogs back to within 3. Nobody stopped Sayre, and he got an easy 2. Dolo is also in for the Cardinals along with Woodley. Berg for 3, short. Arndt pulled down the board. Arndt goes in. They were looking for a double dribble on that. Some press being brought by the Cardinals, slowing up the Bulldogs. Loose ball, and they cause a turnover. Up ahead, all alone is Sayre. He's being challenged. He gets fouled. He's got to go to the line for 2. 6:40 to go here in the first half. Runstead picks up his first. We got a timeout here by the Bulldogs. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We are here in Madison, South Dakota at America's Hometown Basketball Classic. Big Sioux Media is here all day, streaming all 18 games. First game in this main gym was at 9 a.m. That was the Platte-Geddes-Milbank game. Platte-Geddes came out on top 58-51. Next game after this is going to be the Custer versus Tracy Milroy Ballatin in Minnesota, or from Minnesota. This event was organized by the Greater Madison Area Chamber of Commerce and the Madison Baseball Association. Takes a lot of work to organize these and get the invites out, so we really thank them for their hard work. All right, coming out of a Bulldog timeout. Sayre at the line for some free throws. He's got 2 of them coming. Nothing but net on that first one. Second one also good. Some pressure being brought by the Cardinals. Arndt slaps the ball away. And that's stolen back by Arts. Arts gets it up. Erickson, loose ball on the ground. Got a foul, I think, coming on Arndt. Couple of subs checking in. We got Johnson and Bose back in for the Cardinals. And then Kupris checks in for the Bulldogs. Berg to Arts. On top to Gary. Gary's driving. He gets stopped over to Kupris. To Runstead. 12 seconds on the shot clock. There's a three-point attempt on its way by Gary. No good. Arndt pulled down the board. Kupris has got to steal it back. He secures it, gets it over to Gary. Bulldogs here in a little bit of a drought, trying to get a couple points on the board, trying not to let the Cardinals run away. Nice little backdoor feed to Runstead. And he's able to lay that one in. Nice design play there by the Bulldogs. Kupris knocks it away. Loose ball on the floor. Bose picked it up. Sayre with a three-pointer. No good. Rebound pulled down by Johnson. Sayre's going to drive, floats it, kisses it off the glass. Good. Going to call a travel there on Berg. .456 to go here in the first half. Cardinals up by 9, 28-19. They have possession right now. Sayre brings it into the front court. Over to Bose. Kicks it over to Johnson. There's a Arndt gets stopped. Bose drives, kicks it out. Three-point attempt coming by Johnson. Bounces around. Arndt wins that board, pushes it through. He gets fouled by Arts. Arndt at the line for two. That free throw rattles out. Second opportunity coming here at the 4:33 mark. Got a sub checking in. Back coming in is Ben Erickson. He comes in for Cooper Gary on the Bulldog side. That free throw is good by Arndt. There's a 2-on-1 break. And we got a foul on Woodley. As he kind of tapped Erickson going in for a layup. Woodley's first foul, team second. Erickson for two, first one. Nothing but net. Second one's good. .420 remaining here in the first half. Bulldogs get back within 8. They started the game out with the lead. Nice work there by Johnson. There's a steal by Arndt. Good. 10-point lead here for the Cardinals. Arndt's going to pick up a foul. That's his second personal. Team's third. Thone checks in for the Cardinals. Got to give Arndt a little breather. Berg working hard against Bose, and Bose is going to pick up a foul. That's Cardinals' fourth team foul. .345 to go. Cardinals foul again. That'll put Baltic in the bonus situation for the remainder of the first half. Arts feeds it inside to Kupris. Kupris looks around, back up out on that far side to Berg. Back to Arts. Runstead on top. To Berg. There's a three-point attempt on its way by Erickson, which is good. Bulldogs needed that one. They come to within 7 at the 3:10 mark. Erickson picks up his third personal. He's kind of a little bit in foul trouble. He's coming out as Gary checks back in. Bose chases it down. He resets the Cardinals' offense. He's stuck up on top, looking for some help. Gets it to Thone. Thone. We have a foul underneath. I think it was before the shot. Going to call that on Kupris. Or sorry, they're going to call that on Arndt's. Three-pointer, no good. So each team has 4 fouls. We're at about the 2.5-minute mark remaining here in the first half. Baltic came out with a quick lead. They're going to try to add some points here to try to cut their 7-point deficit down. Arts drives, stops, feeds it to Kupris inside, but unable to handle that. Ball stolen here by Johnson. Nice feed to Bose, and he gets his first bucket of the day. Gary sets things up. Berg feeds it to Runstead. He's trapped by 3 players. He spins around, it rolls around and goes. Cardinals 33, Baltic Bulldogs 26. Luverne Cardinals out of Minnesota. That very southwest corner, playing the Southwest Conference. Step back 3 on its way. Thone, good. Johnson's got to pick up a reach-in foul. So that puts the Cardinals at 5 fouls. So bonus coming here for the Baltic Bulldogs for the remainder of the half at 1:22. First free throw is good. Debates checks in for the Cardinals, and Braden Hansen checks in for the Bulldogs. Runstead makes both his free throws. Good ball handling. Rolls through. Bucket is good. Johnson with some nice dribbling into a bunch of Bulldogs and somehow gets it to roll off his fingers in. Benjamin Berg picks up his first personal, so now both teams are in the bonus. That free throw's missed. Runstead ends up with the ball. "19 seconds on the shot clock. Runstead has it over to Gary. Being double teamed in the corner. Possession's going to stay here with the Bulldogs. Henson comes across. Gary goes up high to bring that one down. Down to 7 seconds. Gary stops, falls back. Doesn't hit anything. Shot clock is off. Sayre over to Johnson. Down to 20 seconds. Sayre takes it to that far side, just playing a little give and go here up on top. Now we're under 10 seconds. Cardinals will probably start moving here. Here's a feed to Thone. Thone drives. Ball's loose on the floor, picked up by Baltic, and they're not going to get a shot off, and that's going to take us into halftime, where the Luverne Cardinals out of Minnesota have 38, and the Baltic Bulldogs have 28. We've got about 10 minutes here. We'll take a little breather, and I'll get some halftime scores tallied up and kind of rattle off where everybody's at with fouls and scores. Stay with us. This is Big Sioux Media Sports Network. All right, we've got about 8 minutes left here during halftime. Got the scores tallied up for the players. Start with the home team, the Luverne Cardinals out of Minnesota. Connor Bowes has 1 foul and 2 points. Trevor Bates has no fouls, 2 points. Carter Sayre has, as the leading scorer, with 15 points for the Cardinals, no fouls. Coy Thone has 3 points, no fouls. Jaden Johnson has 1 foul and 2 points. Landon Arndt has 2 fouls and 9 points. And Elijah Woodley has 1 foul and 5 points. Jumping over to the Baltic Bulldogs, Cooper Gary with 2 points. Dylan Runstead with 1 foul, 11 points. Ben Erickson has 3 fouls, 7 points. Benjamin Berg has 1 foul, 2 points. Kellen Arts has 2 fouls and 2 points. And Trevor Kupris has 2 fouls and 4 points. So that's how our things are looking here for this Cardinal Bulldog game. Our earlier game, we had Platte Geddes Black Panthers defeating the Millbank Bulldogs 58-51. Lots of basketball going on today here in Madison, again with America's Hometown Basketball Classic. Again, that was organized by the Greater Madison Area Chamber of Commerce and the Madison Baseball Association. Big Sioux Media is streaming all 18 games. We appreciate our crew up here trying to get all these games in today. So we'll take another little breather, and in about 6 minutes, we'll get ready for the start of the second half. Stay with us. This is Big Sioux Media Sports Network. All right, welcome back. We're coming out of halftime. We got about a minute and a half left. This game here is the Luverne Cardinals out of Minnesota taking on the Baltic Bulldogs. This is the second game in this main gym here in America's Hometown Basketball Classic. I was kind of noticing on the program too that Heartland Energy and Madison Vision Clinic are one of the sponsors. But this was organized by the Greater Madison Area Chamber of Commerce and the Madison Baseball Association. 18 games today, 36 teams. Pretty crazy. But hey, we appreciate you tuning in to Big Sioux Media. You can watch this game wherever you are at. So wherever you're from, thank you so much for joining us. All right, Cardinals have a 38-28 lead. At the end of the first period, Cardinals were up 18-14. Coming in for the Bulldogs, looks like Kupris is going to be in. Arts, Gary Runstead. Cardinals, they got Woodley, Arndt, Bose, Johnson, and Sayre. And then also Erickson is in for the Bulldogs. I missed him, I apologize. Bulldogs are going to get the ball to start the second half here. One 1-3-1 zone. Feed inside to Arts. Back out to Gary. Gary's going to be trapped in the corner. Tries to go across court. That's stolen by Arndt. And that was mishandled there by Johnson, so the Bulldogs get it back. That one's stolen by Sayre. Gets it up ahead to Arndt. Arndt's going to push through. Easy two. And we're already going to have a full timeout here by the Bulldogs. Not happy with something. So 40-28 lead here, and we're only roughly 40 seconds into the third period. All right, coming out of a Bulldog timeout. Full court pressure coming here by the Cardinals. There's a step through. Cooper's on top to Gary. Bulldogs just a little shy from some pretty aggressive defense here by the Cardinals. Man defense here by the Cardinals. They're changing things up. Arts down to 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kupris gets it over to Arts. Runstead's got to get it off just in time for the bucket. Nice patience there by the Bulldogs, but they waited to the last second. Get 35 seconds on the shot clock for these games. Nice feed underneath. Sayre misses an easy one. Runstead pulls down the board. Gary driving. Out to Arts. Arts trying to get baseline. He kicks it to Kupris. Bulldogs moving the ball around. Runstead drives in, kind of finger rolls it around everybody. Now he has 4 more points on top of his 11 here in the start of the second half. There's a steal there by Erickson. Erickson's got to take it coast to coast. He loses it. Last touch by a Cardinal. Possession's got to stay here with the Bulldogs. Runstead gets stopped. Kupris. Erickson for 3. Just rattles out. Ball's loose. Runstead gets it. Powers through. He's fouled going to the line for 2. Arndt is going to pick up his 3rd personal. Team's first for the Cardinals. First free throw is good. Thone checks in for the Cardinals. No good. Cardinals grab the board. Feed inside to Thone. He's blocked by Arts, who grabs the ball. 5:20 remaining here in the 3rd period. Up ahead to Bose. Bose going to try to take it in. He's fouled by Kupris, or they just calling it a kick ball. Nope, they're going to call it on Kupris. Kupris now with 3 personals. Team's first for the Bulldogs. Sarah to toss it in. Thone feeds it inside. Nice job there by Johnson to get 2. Under 5 to play here in the 3rd period. Bulldogs unfortunately throw it away. Back over to the Cardinals. 4:43 remains. They have a 42-33 lead. There's a drive. Sarah misses it, but that's cleaned up by Woodley. Woodley now with 7 points. Goes across court. 1 ball stolen. Now stolen back to the corner for 3. No good. Thone pulls down the board. Oh, nice job there by Erickson. Thone from the free throw line. Rattles that one in. There's a feed inside to Arts, trying to go back door to Runstead. That's tipped out by a Cardinal, stays here with the Bulldogs. Inside to Arts, Arts goes up, bucket is good, and he's going to the line for 1. Johnson picks for the Cardinals, picks up his 2nd personal, team 2nd for the Cardinals. Arts trying to earn that 3-point play the old-fashioned way, bounces in. Ten-point differential, Cardinals in the lead. Got a foul. Runstead's picking up his second personal, team's second. First free throw is good for Sayre. That one is also good. And we have a timeout. Oh, man, congratulations to Carter Sayre with that free throw. He has hit his 1,000th point. Congratulations to Carter Sayre of the Luverne Cardinals out of Minnesota with his 1,000th point. That is quite the feat. See the crowd across the way holding up signs with a 1,000. And he has 17 points this game. He had 15 points in the first half and 2 free throws here in the second half. 3:39 remaining in this third period. There's a stolen ball, a little reverse layup made by Johnson for 2 more. And they're going to call a charge on Jaden Johnson for the Cardinals. That's his third personal, team's third. 1-2-2. Full court press. Cardinals very quick, setting up some traps. Geary tries to feed it in, loose ball. Debates checks back in for the Cardinals. Cross court to Geary, trying to feed it into Kupris. Erickson kicks it out to Runstead for 3. Yes! Runstead has tacked on 8 more points this third period. So he's at 19 total. Bose drives, feeds it inside. Woodley working against Kupris. Kupris tries to go straight up, but he fouls Woodley. Kupris now with 4 personal fouls. Team's third. Woodley at the line for 2. No good. Berg checks back in for the Bulldogs, and the Cardinals bring in Dolo. That free throw rattles out right into Art's hands. Bulldogs trying to get something going here offensively. Runstead drives, turnaround, good. Nine-point lead here for the Cardinals, 2:12 remaining. There's a stolen ball by Runstead. We got a 2-on-1 break between him and Geary. He's going to take it all the way, no good. Woodley pulls down the board. Dolo kind of bouncing around, drives, wants to keep it, spins, shoots. No good. Arts grabs the board. Kick it out to Berg. Berg gets it to Runstead. Here comes the Bulldogs back the other way. Cross court to Geary. Runstead inside to Arts. Arts getting double teamed. Arts is going to be fouled. I think they're going to call that one against Sayre. And they are. Sayre picks up his first personal. Team's fourth. Minute 40 to go here in the third. Exciting game here in Madison, South Dakota. Home of the Madison Bulldogs. Rebound pulled down by Thone. Thone on top, trying to see if he could feed it into Woodley. 3-point shot on its way, no good. Minute 18 remains. Still a 9-point lead for the Cardinals. There's a turnover by the Bulldogs. Oh, Gary tries to sneak in behind and steal it, but ends up knocking it out of bounds. Possession's going to stay with the Cardinals. There's a feed inside to Thone. He's going to go up and in. Thone with 4 points this period. Gary's driving. Ball movement, 3-pointer by Runstead, no good. Tapped up by Arts, no good. Woodley grabs the board, secures it. Cardinals are bringing it slowly up the court. About 9 seconds between shot clock, game clock. There's a drive. Arts with a nice block. Loose ball picked up by Gary, gets it back to Art. He wants to take it. And they're going to call a charge on him. Baltic fans were not too happy about that. Some full court pressure. All right, I think they're trying to get this figured out. Don't know, they're talking about all the subs that just came in. I don't know. Shot clock's off. Cardinals have the ball. Bulldogs are bringing their own full court press. Down to 15 seconds. Bo's on top, down to 10. He's going to drive. Fade away. That shot's blocked by Runstead. Arndt with a 3-point attempt. Bounces around. Woodley gets the board. And thought about going up, but he's just a hair too late, and that will do us here after the third period. Luverne Cardinals with a 52-41 lead. We'll take a quick breather, and we will be right back. This is Big Sioux Media Sports Network. All right, start of the fourth period coming up. Arts, Runstead, Erickson, Geary, and Berg all in for the Bulldogs. Bose, Sayre, Woodley, Debates and Arndt are in for the Cardinals. I got a foul over the back on Runstead. Runstead's going to pick up his third personal, team's first for the Bulldogs. Into Woodley. Arts is going to pick up a foul. Arts picks up his fourth personal. Second team foul on the Bulldogs, so now Kupris and Arts both with 4 fouls for the Bulldogs. Sayre driving, spins. Hands it off to Johnson, over to Arndt. Inside to Woodley, mishandled. Over to the Bulldogs. Braden Hansen checking in for the Bulldogs. Berg unable to handle that. Turnover. Back over to the Cardinals. Pose to Johnson, inside to Arndt. Arndt works, feeds Woodley underneath for 2 more. 54-41 lead for the Cardinals. 7 minutes to go here in the game. Berg goes across court. Hansen. Gary's trapped underneath. Got a Baltic timeout. We'll take one too. 6:46 to go. Cardinals up 54-41 over the Baltic Bulldogs. Stay with us. Big Sioux Media Sports Network. All right, we are coming back from a Bulldog timeout. 6:46 to go. 54-41 lead for the Luverne Cardinals out of Minnesota. Just kind of across the border from Minnesota. Ooh, there's a nice little alley-oop to Runstead. He is fouled. Going to the line for 2. It's going to be Woodley's second, team's first for the Cardinals. First free throw, short. That free throw no good. Arndt pulled down the board. Oh, missed opportunity there for Johnson with an easy layup. Feed inside to Hansen, powers through. Ball's loose, still loose on the floor. Woodley, ball still loose. Arndt finally contains that ball. Oh, nice block there by Hansen on Arndt. There's a drive and a little finger roll there by Johnson. He redeems himself with 2 more. There's the feed underneath to Berg. Berg kicks it out to Runstead. He's the leading scorer for the Bulldogs. Oh, Bose misses an easy layup. Johnson there to help grab the board. He turns back, puts it up. Bucket is good, and he's going to the line for one. Gary picks up his first personal, team's third. Coopers and Arts they check in for the Bulldogs. Free throw's no good. Arts grabs the board for the Bulldogs. Cardinals continue to press. Nice job breaking the press. That was Erickson. .41 point lead for the Cardinals over the Baltic Bulldogs. Luverne in the Southwest Conference in Southwest Minnesota. Got a double dribble. Next game we got the Custer taking on the Tracy Milroy Ballatin boys out of Minnesota. Cross court, that pass is stolen by Arndt. He goes up. He misses an easy one. He was thinking about trying to slam it, but he did get his board, and then he puts it back. All right, a 60-41 lead for the Cardinals. 4:49 remaining here in the game. All right, coming out of a timeout. Possession is going to be with the Bulldogs. Cardinals are bringing full court pressure again. They like to set up their trap. Arts has it. Hansen tries to force it into Cooper. Arts picks it up and gets it to go. Arts adds two more. Bulldogs now have 43 points. Bose feeds it to Woodley. Woodley steps, shoots, good. Kupris all alone, feeds it to Arts. Somehow ends up in Hansen's hands. He turns around and ends up throwing it away. Up ahead to Johnson. He's out of bounds. Back over to the Bulldogs. Just past the halfway point here in the fourth period. Woodley drives, going up against Arts. Arts was there. Man, there's lots of traffic there. Somehow Bose comes out with the ball. Sayre with the long three, adding some more points. No good. Woodley gets the offensive board for two. He has 8 more points, so he's up to 13 for the game. 3:30 remaining here in the game. Hansen feeds it inside to Kupris. Kupris got fade away, no good. Arndt grabbed the board. Sayre's up ahead. Sayre gets 2 more. Sayre's now at 1,002 points. Runstead over to Gary. To Kupris. Runstead. Hansen drives. Little finger roll. Good. Or I'm sorry, that was Erickson with that finger roll. Got a 30-second timeout. .242 left in this game. Appreciate everybody tuning in today, watching some basketball here at America's Hometown Basketball Classic in Madison, South Dakota. We're over at the high school of the Madison Bulldogs. This game here is played in their main competition gym. The other one is just kind of across the hallway in the auxiliary gym. All right, coming back. We got full court pressure here by the Bulldogs on the Cardinals. Dolo checked in for the Cardinals. Dolo with the ball up on top to Arndt. There's a feed inside, stolen by Arts. Arts is pushing. He has the ball knocked away, but possession should stay with the Bulldogs. .224 remaining in this game. Comfortable 66-45 lead for the Luverne Cardinals. There's a drive, finger roll. Erickson with 2 more. And there is a foul on Gary. His second personal, team's 4th. One shot missed by Arndt. Runstead ends up with the ball. Down to 2 minutes. Gary over to Arts. To Erickson for 3. Yes! Erickson kind of turning things on here. There's a 3-point attempt coming, and that one kisses off the glass for Debates. Minute 25. Runstead is going in. He's got to go to the line for 2 as he was fouled driving in. Thone picks up his first personal, team 2nd. Minute 20 left. Cardinals still have a 19-point lead. Bunch of subs coming in for Baltic. DeHaven's coming in along with Warren, Berg. Cooper stays in. Couple of check-ins. McLaughlin checked in for the Cardinals along with Barron. That free throw is good by Runstead. Three-pointer on its way by Thone, and that's good. Kupris drives with the bucket. Kupris now with 6 points. There's a turnover on the Cardinals as McLaughlin was unable to handle that. Bose checks back in for the Cardinals. .58 seconds left in the game. Kupris. DeHaven up on top to Warren. There's a turnover by the Bulldogs. Dolo working. He's going to put it up with his left hand. He's good. He gets his first bucket of the day. 74-53 lead. About 4 seconds between the shot clock, game clock. We're down to 33 seconds. There's a quick turnaround. Rattles out. Rebound. Put back up. No good. Now the shot clock is off. Cardinals don't even have to shoot it if they don't want to. McLaughlin's driving. He kicks it out to Barron. And we're just going to hold the ball here on top, and that's going to do it with the Luverne Cardinals out of Minnesota defeating the Baltic Bulldogs 74-53. For the Cardinals, Bose ended the day with 2 points. Debates with 5. Sayre, who hit his 1,000th point, he had 19. Thone, let's see, he added 10 points. Dolo 2. Johnson had added 10. Arndt added 13. And Woodley, man, he had a 13. Jumping over to the Bulldogs, Gary ends the day with 2. Runstead with 22 points. Erickson added 14. Berg ended the day with 2. Arts, he ended the day with 7 points, and Kupris ended the day with 6 points. So that's going to do it for us. We're going to get reset for the next game. Thanks for joining Big Sioux Media, and have a great day.